As we all know, Australia will probably be joining the nuclear weapons with UK, America, and Ukraine and Russia. Who knows what's going to kick off? And if America is bailing out, of helping the EU, well, I won't say the EU, but Ukraine, and basically, why doesn't Australia jump on the bandwagon and help Britain? As we remember, Australia does have the Union Jack in the middle of their flag, like the UK, and some of their flags. And as we all remember, Canada has English money like the UK. It's the same thing with the Queen on, even though the Queen died, rest in peace to the Queen. And now it's King Charles, so Canadian money's got probably that British King on it with King Charles like UK. But Australian money is probably dollars like America. But like I say, we just have to see what goes on and see how it plays out. Nobody wanted this, but sometimes we don't get one in life. We can't have a cake and eat it, but things are definitely going to go down. So Australia wants to join in, so there may be other countries that will join in as well, like New Zealand, Finland, Denmark, France, Germany. Don't know about Hungary. I don't know about trying to look at the other countries to know. There's some other countries as well who may get involved. I don't think Mexico and Spain will. This is just an EU thing, European thing. The UK was a part of the European Union, even though UK left the European Union and joined NATO. America's in NATO, but does Australia want to join NATO? That's the thing. Or was Australia already in NATO? I'm not too sure. I'd have to find a bit more about Australia. I think they're in NATO, or they've got their own thing going on. Could be still in the EU. But I think they probably are in NATO. I'll try and find a bit more information out about that. Don't quote me on that one. There may be other countries that are like, well, Isle of Wight, Isle of Man. I don't think they're going to join in. I mean, do they have an army? Why can't we just build our British army up from other different army places like Australia, America? Why doesn't more American troops come over to build up British army? And French and German troops in the UK? They could do that, build up the British army, build it up like this. And Northern Ireland and Scotland and Wales have probably got an army. Obviously the UK's army in England has gone down. But there's bound to be army bases in Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales, Isle of Man, Isle of Wight. We need to build our army bases up. We need more army bases, more police stations, more NHS buildings like hospitals, and probably more mental hospitals. They can afford all that. And then we need more bunkers as well to be built in the UK, just in case of World War III with Russia and North Korea and China. But China, I think China actually wants to be on the UK side, saying that, but not years ago. China would have gone with Russia's side. And I think China was going to be making a deal with Russia, Putin. And Putin moved away to go to North Korea. So China wants to help the UK more now. So China doesn't want the war. And Putin keeps taking the war on with North Korea. He's gone a different path in his life. I don't know if Iran will join in. They probably will. South Korea, they come to the UK and help out in the war as well, if it kicks off. Still waiting for helicopters to go in the sky. I'm still waiting for boats to go in the water, still people to parachute from out the sky onto UK ground. They can go through Dover to France, the enemy. Amount of time waiting, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's going to happen. They're letting American missiles to be fired in Russia. Will the UK ones be allowed to fire there eventually? Because they'll be programmed. So I could say in this video, let me know what goes on, and thank you for all joining me, and tell me what you think about this. Are we heading for something you don't like? It's tough sometimes in life. We can't predict what happens, and some people can. Will that woman get in for a couple of days? Hillary, or whatever her name is, in Joe Biden's place? Better go. Take it easy, peace. See you later. I'll be back again soon.